Okay, so in this video, I got something real cool for you. I'm going to show you the accompaniment chords to Jiffy Jam by Jerry Reed. It's a really cool little chord shapes here to learn. And it's nice to know this chord progression so you can maybe teach a friend to accompany you with this tune, or you can accompany someone else or whatever. So real quick, I want to mention my fingerstyle mastery group that I've created. There will be a link to have a chat with me about that. And so just look below for the Calendly link. Click on it, make an appointment with me. We'll have a half an hour on Zoom. I can explain to you what how I do this. And also just a couple of things, like, of course, my goal is to teach you how to play fingerstyle guitar and get you to at least a few more levels up, but also how to teach yourself. I think any good teacher will be able to teach someone how to teach themselves. I think that's really important. Okay, so here we go. So, real quick, I've broken this tune into three parts. There's an A part, a B part, and a C part. And so I'm going to show you each of those. They're all fairly similar except for the C part, which is really cool, actually. And what else do I want to say? Oh, yeah. When you play any chords you play that you're playing a note on the low E string, you're going to mute the A string, okay? Which you'll see what I mean. It's really easy. So let's get started. So here we go. We got a straight E chord, okay? And then the next chord is an E7, like this, with the third in the root, the G sharp here. At the 4th fret E string, first finger, 2nd fret D string, 3rd finger, 4th fret B string, and then your 2nd finger, 3rd fret B string, which gives you the 7th, the D here. So you're gonna play it like this. Okay? And then you got an A7 chord. And then what you do is so the A7 is your open A string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret D string, 3rd string open, 3rd finger, 2nd fret B string. With all these chords, you can play the high E string on top. Okay? So that's another thing to remember. I wouldn't play any notes higher than the high E string because it starts to mess with the melody that the lead guitar is playing. Okay? So let me just go over this. So you got E, E7 with the G sharp in the root, A7, like I just showed you. Then leave these two fingers where they are, and then you're going to play an F sharp 7th chord. So you just take your pinky, leave the A7 where it is, take your pinky, 3rd fret G string, 2nd finger, 1st finger, 2nd fret E string, and then high E string on top. And remember, you're muting the A string. Okay? And then back to the E, and then you're going to play a C sharp 7. Actually, it's a C sharp sharp 9. So it's a 7th chord with the high E string open, gives you the sharp 9. Okay, so you can just take a C chord like you play in the open position, make it a 7th, and then just move it up 1 fret. That gives you your C sharp sharp 9 with the high E string open. Okay, so that's right. Sharp 7 again, and then B, B7, right? So 2nd finger, 2nd fret A string, your 1st finger, 1st fret D string, and your 3rd finger, 2nd fret a G string, and then the open B. So that's A, C, E, okay? So that's the A part. The B part starts with the C sharp 7, the C sharp sharp 9, and then F sharp 7, like I already showed you, right? B again, and then you repeat that. Okay, that's the whole B part. And then the next part, the C part, starts with the C sharp minor chord, this, okay? There's your high note, the E. And so how you're gonna play this is first finger, 4th fret, A string, your 3rd finger, 6th fret, D string, your pinky on the 6th fret, G string, and then your 2nd finger, 5th fret, B string, okay? And then, so now you've got a C sharp minor 7th. You're gonna take your pinky off. That gives you your minor 7th. And then you're gonna play a B in the root, which is also the minor 7th. So you could call this a C sharp minor 7th over B if you want. So it goes. And then you got a B flat minor 7, flat 5. Okay, so you got B flat, so 6th fret, low E string, 3rd finger, 6th fret, D string, and your pinky's on the 6th fret of the G string, and then your 1st finger on the E. That's your flat 5. Okay, so B flat minor 7 flat 5, otherwise known as a half diminished chord. B flat half diminished. And then you're going to play an A major 7th. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can just take, you can just play the open A string and leave the other fingers where they are, like that. Or what I prefer is to swap your 1st finger and your 2nd finger. So put your 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the B string, and then you're going to put your 1st finger on the 5th fret of the low E string. So let me go over that, okay? So you got C minor, or sorry, C sharp minor, C sharp minor 7 with the B flat in the root, with the B in the root, and then you got B flat minor 7 flat 5, A major 7th, okay? And then you've got, let me give this to you just in case. So you got A, 1st finger, 5th fret, E string, 3rd finger, 6th fret, D string, your pinky on the 6th fret of the G string, and then your E with the 2nd finger on the B string at the 5th fret, okay? And then you've got G sharp minor 7. Okay, so that's, you've got 2nd finger, 4th fret, low E string. You're going to mute the A string, and then your 2nd finger plays the 4th fret of the D, G, and B strings. A little bar there. Okay, so G sharp minor 7, and then you've got the next chord is an E flat, just an E flat major chord with the 3rd in the root, like that. Okay, so 2nd finger, 3rd fret E string, 1st finger, 1st fret D string on the E flat here. You got a B flat with your 3rd finger at the 3rd fret of the G string, and your pinky plays at the 4th fret of the B string, which is an E flat. Okay, and then you got an F sharp minor 7th chord, like this. So just like the G sharp minor 7, right? 2nd finger, 2nd fret E string, and then you're going to mute the A string, and then your 3rd finger plays the 2nd fret of the D, G, and B strings, like that, and then B7 again. So that's the whole part. So I'll go over it again. So you got C sharp minor, C sharp minor 7 with the B in the root, B flat minor 7 flat 5 or half diminished, and then A major 7, and then G sharp minor 7, and then E flat with the 3rd in the root, and then F sharp minor 7th, and then B, and then you go back to the A part. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually play along with the recording, and I slowed it down to 75% speed so you can really hear it, and then you can hear the whole thing in context. All right, so let me cue this up, and here we go. Oh, there you go. I think I made a mistake on this part one time. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, so there you go. So, a couple other things. You can see I'm strumming it like this. I'm using my nails. I'm not using my thumb or a pick or anything. You can do it whatever way you want. I think that sounds really nice. Like that. Or another suggestion is you can play it bossa nova style, right? So you can grab the bass note with your thumb, and then the D, G, and B strings with your first, second, and third finger on the right hand. So like this. You can see what works for you. I like the strumming. I just use my first finger, the nail, and I'm going like that. Or you can even use your first, second, and third finger like this kind of thing, right? All right, so there you have it. Let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, just put a comment if there's anything you want to know, or feel free to email me at nicksfingerstyle@gmail.com. And if you want to book an appointment and join my fingerstyle mastery group, we can have a nice half-hour chat, and I explain to you how that works and see if it's a fit for you. Okay, and one other thing, even if you're fairly new to this, I know I can help you. I've got students here locally where I live, and I've really helped them out. And like I said before, the best thing I could offer is that I can teach a person to teach themselves, which I think is the most valuable thing a teacher could ever do. All right, so let me know how you enjoy this video, and enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. Okay, thank you.